A daredevil motorbike rider from Georgia has ridden more than 20 miles on the Black Sea. Giorgio Gakaladze rode between two coastal
I didn't even know you could
towns
do
on a
that.
bike fitted with handmade skis. The bike would sink unless ridden at high speed, and even small waves could have caused an accident. He said he'd been training for about half a year before today's epic.
Badass.
Oh, cool.
It's really cool that I did not know you could just like drive it as long as you keep going fast enough, slap some skis on and go. You gotta know these things ready for the apocalypse.
Did you see this? Unbelievable. A criminal who was released early from prison has been arrested for sexual assault.
Surprise, surprise.
Just yesterday, Starmer released 1,750 serious criminals from prison in the UK.
Genuinely
What is
did
the
as well.
point on doing that? Those criminals will repeat the same crime again.
Yep.
Yeah.
How can people
Especially
feel
now they know they
safe
might get that out
in
half
the
early if they're
UK
lucky.
when you release so many criminals?
This is insane.
I got called by the speaker to ask a question in PMQs. Well, the
We're
Prime
getting
Minister was not
political.
going to answer my direct
Political.
question in any way at all, and all those Labour MPs screaming and shouting at me, gosh, it felt like being back in the European Parliament. I really rather enjoyed it. But the serious point, of course, and he's right, that with a population that has exploded over the course of the last few years, the previous government did not build enough prison places. But the whole question of early release, I mean, what is the point of a sentence if people are let out after only serving 40% of it? One of the people released from...
Hey, honestly, I can think of one really good reason why. Because there is some angry little old ladies and shit saying some terrible things about people, and you know, little racist 9-year-olds that are reasonably good at using their internet on their phone. Troublemakers. They're like, you know, just saying blatantly racist stuff on the internet, and they need to go to prison now.
Oh, yeah.
Right
The
now,
hardcore
quick.
terrorists.
Yeah, the ones that they're gonna, you know, little old nanny niceness that everyone thinks is a lovely lady, and you're gonna learn all your morals from her. No, not anymore. Crack it down on them. Racist grandmas is the new threat to the UK.
One of the northern prisons yesterday had, wait for it, 109 previous convictions. So
yeah, that one guy came out who was in there for raping someone once the other day. He got let out early, and someone is already back in prison.
What the fuck?
This one person that got let out had 109 previous ones. They're like, well, he's going to come back in anyway, so we may as well just get him out for a few weeks to waste more time, effort, and money on him.
He's reformed now.
Oh, yeah, but only for true, of course. It was, oh, maybe that's it. It's a new psychological technique that they're not telling us about it, about how it works, because obviously that would ruin the illusion of how it actually works. But they're going to release the most, like, you know, evil assholes they can all at once, and like just basically just let them off the hook. Like literally say everyone's got to at least say a 40-year, 50-year sentence, but they're letting them off after they've already done 20, 25, become absolutely ingrained in a system of violence and whatnot. They're going to let them out now on like just snap back to society, because they will just obviously be good. They'll be fine. If anything, they'll probably be like beacons of hope for us all, you know, in their changed ways.
As if.
Kind of scary.
Oh, it's horrible.
Yeah, so that person clearly is going to do it again. No, I don't think so. Like, say, pure informed. Definitely informed. This guy, whatever his name is, this guy, Keir
Keir
Starmer.
Starmer.
Yeah, he's doing good stuff. So I got taught to mind my own business. This is genius. 13. 14. Just stuck on the other side of that wall all day. What a game to play. Yeah, people are fucking weird. My husband is making us fly home on our honeymoon after one day because he found out that I sent my ex a simple goodbye text on the morning of our wedding. It was a goodbye text, for goodness sake. Not an I will always love you text. Not a drop everything and meet me at the altar text. I needed to say goodbye to have closure on my unmarried part of my life. Please tell me you sensitive or nostalgic girlies understand. And literally, no, obviously you're a retard. You should never put that on the internet. You should never have done that. Or like, even got married to someone if you like, why would you that? Like, sign a literal contract with someone to get signed up for life with them if you're not already really damn sure, you know? And yeah, the whole comments are amazing. It's just people literally just being like, nope, if you're thinking of your ex on your wedding day, you married the wrong person. Like, big red flag. So just literally every single one, just like, no, you're a prick. Goodbye text for your ex. What? Genius. I love the fact that someone was like brave enough to put that on the internet and thinking that obviously that's not a weird thing to do. Of course you like, you know, finally break off any chance with people like, you know, they probably shouldn't have been a chance with these people before that day too. Not sending out like anyone last minute want to just kind of change my mind.
Hello, Americans.
This is really sad, but really, really funny.
And sometimes instead of conveying our meaning, they can suggest other meanings.
When we talk about the children of the community, they are the children of the community.
Well, we are
What?
I'm sold. I'm in. I'm done. Done. I can't. I'm you know, I'm not even an American. But change my vote.
United States of America because we are united.
United. And we are the
And we are
states.
states.
Talking about the significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time.
Oh my God.
Whatever.
What?
So when you think about it, there's great significance to passage of time. Well, I mean, actually, yes, Kamala, there is, because it depends on how, first of all, how you're looking at time, and, you know, how you're conceiving time. You're thinking in sort of block time, or, you know, a future, past tense, present tense sort of time, or a... Oh, I'm going bonkers. I'm having Kamala brain overload.
Have in store cannot be known. The past was once the future. The future is, I should say, unknown.
We gotta take this stuff seriously as you are, because you have been forced to have to take it seriously.
Obesity is a serious disease, and it needs to be taken seriously.
You need to get to go, and need to be able to get where you need to go to do the work.
What?
I hope that clarifies.
How was that one right at the end?
My brain.
You need to get to go, and need to be able to get where you need to go to do the work and get home.
I hope that clarifies.
One more time, one more time.
A serious disease, and it needs to be taken seriously.
You need to get to go, and need to be able to get where you need to go to do the work and get home.
I hope that clarifies the issue. Hello,
And
Guys.
that, ladies and gentlemen, is your next President of the United States of America. Oh, wow. Customer can say the whistling noise when in motion. Someone literally strapped a harmonica to the bottom of the car. How good is that? And then the worst thing is though, you know, if you took that to most garages, they'd take it off. They'd tell you they fixed it. And you'd be like, yes, I fixed it. It cost me 80 quid, but they fixed it. And you tell your mate, like, yeah, it cost me 80 quid to fix it. And they'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm glad they fixed it. Mm. You got it wrong. Oh, this is the most horrendous thing ever. You know, occasionally, this is really, like, it was the most, the worst thing is, I don't know, just see if it,
Doctor, that I
you
do
might not find it
content
as
creation.
creepy as I do, or as weird as I do, but
But
We'll
she doesn't
find
know
out
I
now.
do plushy content, right?
Huh?
So I let slip to my HRT doctor that I do content creation. But she doesn't know I do plushy content, right? Every time I see her, she asks about my sponsorships and my advertising.
can't even listen to it any further than that. What have you done to that plushie? You horrific. What have you done?
Mhm.
What have you done? Like, what type of plushie content do you like? So that's a Zim
Yeah.
sort of move, I think, isn't it?
Honestly, anytime I see anybody with that fucking pride flag, that especially that new one, I instantly ignore them.
I don't blame you. And like, what is this? Where is there a hole in it? So, like the way it kind of works in my brain is that like I want to transition because I want to be a lady. The only reason the only reason that would make sense to me not to want to cut my thing off is not being, either basically not being confident enough with the medical situation on it.
Mm-hmm.
I think anyone who is genuinely transitioning from one thing to another thing
Yeah.
is not going to be. You're not doing this for yourself, for you. You're just like, what is this weird?
Putting fuck
Like-
holes in your plushies.
Yeah, and like I know I'm going to make new content. I'll just be a tranny. I'll get the generic tranny toy that everyone has, and I'll literally fuck it.
Oh look,
Like
this
a
one
ball.
comes with a convenient blowhole.
Yeah, like a what? I'm genuinely like, huh? Does that not does that not weird you out at all?
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
100%.
like how is this? And like my doctor now knows I do videos, and he thinks that I'm and likes me because I'm a creator. But actually, I just hump my toy like a fucking 4-year-old boy would, or like a 15-year-old retarded boy would. Just like, like what? I'm gonna make I'm gonna transition to a beautiful woman. That's my intention. Okay, it's transition into the most beautiful version of me I can possibly be. The first thing I'm gonna do, help me with raising funds and existing and being a respectful woman in society and whatnot, is I'm going to get my dick out and fuck things. Like, what? No. Let's look at something that's a bit more easy to understand. Business. Pepsi has sued 4 Indian farmers of $150,000 each for growing the type of potato chips used in the chips of its Lay's brand, i.e. Walkers. What stage of capitalism is it when massive corporations can sue poor people for growing food? Literally.
What in the actual fuck?
I mean, it looks official as fuck. I wouldn't even need to Google it to believe it. There's a lot worse is happening, so...
What in the actual fuck?
How to sort it out if you get pepper on your eggs?
I've seen this.
It's so satisfying. Look at it go! One more time. You know that went everywhere, like up a shirt, like across the kitchen.
No,